It's the Daily Doug.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. My friends, on today's episode, I am reaching back into the Daily Doug vault to access a previously recorded reaction, and I am happy today to share with y'all my hearing of Down in a Hole from Alice in Chains. So this is a song that I've now heard a few times for the Daily Doug. I first heard this song for the channel in August of 2023. On that occasion, we heard their live performance from MTV Unplugged, and I was very taken by it, very impressed. I thought they had a really interesting and real and authentic vibe, and this caused me to want to listen to more of their music. And what really prompted me to get to their entire album, Dirt, was my reaction to Down in a Hole from Unplugged getting blocked worldwide on YouTube. I heard the Unplugged performance in August, and I thought, well, screw it. Since I can't watch that anymore on YouTube, I want to do the entire album over on my Patreon, so that's what we did. In September of 2023, I heard all of this album from Alice in Chains, and I've already excerpted a few songs from this reaction to YouTube. I've shared Rooster and my reaction to Wood at the end of the album already. Those are available here on YouTube. So today I am sharing my reaction of the studio version of Down in a Hole, which I was hearing for the first time in this scenario, in this reaction. And Down in a Hole is the fourth song on the album, and what I had done was I had grouped the songs on the album into these smaller groupings so that I could listen to multiple songs at the same time, or without stopping, I should say. And so what happened here was that I grouped the first four songs to play together without stopping, and so I heard this song harmonically and lyrically in context with the music and lyrics that preceded it, and it made for a really deep and meaningful experience. And so I am happy to share my reaction to Down in a Hole by Alice in Chains with y'all now. The next song is Down in a Hole, and I haven't heard this version yet. I heard recently the Unplugged version, so I'm eager to hear. Maybe not. Okay, so all three songs have been in C sharp, and then this song starts on that G sharp minor, F sharp to C sharp. But it's still like using the same sounds. It's an interesting effect. Using C sharp minor for the first four songs, you get to the C sharp chord in this song. It's a major chord. So that same sound that you've been rooting on down here is now a major chord, as it's used as the major four chord in this song. Really cool. Sorry, I won't sing along to songs I don't know. Except I've heard this part. Feeling so small. Down in a hole. This is cool, y'all. This voice sounds so good. It's almost a drinking game. You know, I think it's the third time I've said that. Take a drink. Said my drink's just water. So he's burying himself out of love in a relationship, and it makes him feel like he's down in a hole. Remember what I was talking about in the YouTube video. It's a song that's filled with love, but is jaded on relationships. Such a unique point of view. So we missed the chorus effect that's here in the MTV version. So this is a more produced version of the same idea. I'm not sure which version I like better. It's just a great song, however you want to play it. Little melodic riffs. What separates the ones that really do well from the ones that don't commercially. Just little touches. Did they do that in the MTV version? I honestly can't remember. The entire album is just as good, isn't it? It's intense, but it's real and it's honest. It's not overbearing, but it will affect you. This music has really deep meaning, I know, in the people that created it, and it has really deep meaning for the Alice in Chains fans that have lived with this music for these decades. And, you know, y'all, when I hear these songs in their album context, as I was doing in this video, it always makes the listening experience a little bit deeper, because you get more of the context for how the band or the musician was thinking at the time, how the song might connect, whether it's at the beginning of an album or at the end of an album. That has an effect on how we respond to it, and it's always a wonderful thing. We've now done more than 80 of these full album reactions over on my Patreon, and it's my it's by far my most popular series, and I love doing them because it really gives me a chance to spend some real time with these musicians and with their projects at a specific time in their career to see what they were wanting to say and how they were wanting to say it. It's really phenomenal. And y'all, we have a great and vibrant community over on our Patreon. I invite you to join our Patreon. I don't make this plea very often, y'all, but I think we have a great community, and we have a lot, more than you would think, a lot of content over there that is not available on YouTube. Case in point, we've got over 80 albums, full albums worth of just that series of me going through some of the great albums in the history of recorded music. And we have 3 main tiers of support on my Patreon that you can choose from depending on your desired involvement. And there's even a sizable discount if you join us for a yearly membership. It's a great perk to this type of work that I'm doing here, getting to know many of you, and to hear your favorite music and your favorite songs and why they mean so much to you. It's as great as the music itself, you know, or probably even more than. It's the connection with other people and why this music, and to observe how this music sustains us and informs us. And it's a great time. So I invite you to check us out. We're at patreon.com/Doug Helvering. So, friends, thanks for hanging out with me today. We'll see you next time on another edition of The Daily Doug.